movies. They're either going to get hate or they're going to have love before the movie is even released, or even before the trailer tries to get released. This movie was being controversial for so long when the trailer came out. Now, not me, because having controversial stuff for something stupid is stupid. And this one, I was like, wow, guys, you're saying, oh, this is why this sucks or because of this. It's like, who cares? It's a movie. It's being made, but I was worried because the trailers didn't make it look that great. And this is a remake. So, and this movie is very special to me for many reasons now, too. So, but with the movie getting closer and closer to its release, I was worried because this movie could have had something awesomeness. This could have been from greatness from the original, and it didn't do horrible or bad, but it didn't do that great, to be honest. So let's talk about it, and that is 2016's Ghostbusters. Stars Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones, and Chris Hemsworth. And you know what Ghostbusters is about, basically. It's about four people who are just catching ghosts and trying to save the world and saving the city. That's what it is. I mean, if you do not know what Ghostbusters is, come on. I mean, we all know what Ghostbusters is. Alright. This has been controversial because of the feminism thing. Because of the women's leading roles. Now, I gotta say this. That's really kind of stupid. There's no reason to say, oh, it's being ruined because of the women leading now. You haven't had problems with other movies that have done other stuff, but yet you do it with this one. I mean, that's so sad. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's like, oh, in the original we had the men. Now with this one we have the women. This is feminism. It's like, no, it's not. It's trying to see what they can do with this. And I don't know. That's stupid in my opinion. It's like, oh, all this other stuff they're changing from other remakes. Oh, it don't matter. Let's watch it. Oh, it sucked. But they're complaining about this. But with the female lead cast, it drew a polarized response from the public. And a lot of backlash and a lot of hate from the trailers, from YouTube and everything. And I was like, guys, stop. You gotta give. Here's the thing with me, with movies. Give the movie a chance first. Then give it the hate. Because if you give the hate right off, because of the women's lead cast, what's the point of it? But let's go ahead and start talking into it because I'm getting a little deep into the story. This is directed by Paul Feig, which he's a great director. I mean, this man knows what he's doing here. He has done great ones like Bridesmaids. He's also done The Heat. He's also done Spy. So, I mean, oh, he's doing Play-Doh. Don't know when, but it looks like he might be doing that. We are screwed. But he's done great stuff. I know this man can do comedy really well, and those are ones. This movie is disappointing though, because this is Ghostbusters, and I was actually kind of looking forward to it, even though the trailer sucked. I was like, all right, you know what? I can have fun with this movie, and I was worried despite everything else going on. And with that being said, it's a decent movie. And the reason why is because there's a lot of fun in this movie. And the chemistry between these four are great. They really are. I mean, that's what I was worried about. I was like, don't make these guys look stupid. For the most part, they don't, actually. For what they are, they make them, you know, pretty smart, honestly. And I was surprised, honestly. I mean, that was great for that. And, but this movie is decent. And There's things that's good in it, but there's also things that's bad in it. So, I mean, before we get started with it, I'll just also say, which people knew it because since people hated it, they made it a box office bomb. Wow. Yeah, you can do that, but you can't do it with other movies. Alright, so let's start with it. The acting is actually damn good. Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones, and Chris Hemsworth. They all do damn good, honestly. Especially Chris Hemsworth. He acts like an idiot, though, as his character. But for what it is, he did damn good, in my opinion. I mean, this is the first movie that's actually not horrible, that's not Avengers. That's weird, honestly. I didn't expect that. And of course, he has to make his character stupid. That's weird. He tries to act like maybe that character also from Vacation, although he's more dumber in that one. In this one, he's like the more lighter vibe of it. But he was great, though. He did a damn good job. He knew he had fun with this movie, so he's like, hey, you know what? Might as well just do it. Yeah, Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, and Leslie Jones. I can't say how they all did really damn good, too. They worked it because they picked really good people. The one I was worried about the most that could have been the most annoying to me was going to be Leslie Jones because of the trailer, but she did pretty good. I was shocked. I was like, all right, you got it right there. Good job, girl. You know what you're doing right there. But and then you also have Neil Casey in this movie. He is actually the mad scientist villain and everything. I was like, he's there. Honestly, I mean, yeah, I was just like, oh, we got this. Okay, all right. Also, Andy Garcia is also in this movie. I was like, he's the mayor. I was like, okay, that's weird, but all right then. I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's cameos in this movie, and they weren't that great to me. I don't know why. They were just there. They weren't bad. They were just there. I was like, whatever. It is what it is, I guess. But now let's talk about the dialogue. It's very mixed, honestly. It's on and off at times. I mean, it's their chemistry and everything. They make that work. The thing that was trying to was some of the jokes kind of was falling, and that's why the movie is for the dialogue is on and off. The chemistry and the talking and everything that actually does work, which that shocked me as well. But when they throw some random stuff in there and some jokes in there, it's just not doing that well. It's like you're throwing darts at the wall, and they're like, "Here, let's see which one sticks." Okay, we got it. That one right there. I was just going, okay, well, they were trying. I mean, they were really trying. I mean, they did what they could do with this movie and its script. But dialogue is overall, it's mixed. I mean, you couldn't expect much from the movie. They did what they can do. Um, let's talk about the jokes. They are on and off. It's a mixed bag for jokes. There were some that's really funny, especially from the trailer. If you know which ones I'm talking about, they were actually pretty funny, honestly. I mean, come on now. Why would you not laugh at that stuff? There's moments where I was like, all right, you know what? That was good. Even the ones I thought that wasn't gonna be funny, I looked at, I was like, that was actually pretty funny. I actually enjoyed that a lot. Which that's surprising for people. They'll be like, dude, this sucks. But this movie did deliver, so I mean, it did what it was supposed to do. But yeah, overall mixed bag for the jokes, honestly. And I ain't gonna spoil them for people that do want to see it somehow still. But let's talk about the action scenes actually, because I want to get to this point because I'm going, okay, this is the one that they really had to focus on. This is the one that they had to pay attention on completely. And I was worried about this going into it. And overall, these action scenes, they're decent. I was gonna say they were gonna be bad, but now the more I'm thinking about it, they're decent. I mean, they're not like horrendous type of thing. I was like, yeah, that's probably what they're going for. But overall, they're decent. I mean, they're not like horseshit. They're just there. It's there to put stuff on the screen. I didn't have a problem with it. Some of them were pretty good, actually. That's another thing I was shocked about. I was like, yeah, they actually did pretty good with that. But overall, some of the action scenes were pretty good. Some of them were decent, and I didn't expect that. Yeah, that's weird. I didn't expect that either. But the only one action scenes I did not like for somewhat reason was the third act. That happened, right? Yeah, sure. I guess why not? Let's talk about the ghosts. The ghosts in this movie. They're all right. They're decent as well. They acted. It felt more weird than it was like they were from the original. It kind of felt odd at times. It's like at times I was like, that's stupid, but I was like, okay, you're setting yourself up for something here. It's fine, whatever. It's there. It's what it is. Um, they acted more weird in this one than the other one. Maybe because of its special effects, and we'll talk about the special effects. We'll get to those. Trust me, we'll get to those. But overall, from that though, they're all right. I mean, they're not like, oh shit. It's just like whatever. It's like it's like that. Okay, I see you, but don't be on there too much now. All right, let's just do it. Get it done. Get it out of the way. Let's talk about the special effects. Um, Kind of cheesy. Um, I mean, like I said, the ghosts were decent, but the special effects though with them are really cheesy. I think. They looked weird. They looked awkward at moments, but most I can think of is really cheesy. Uh, oh, I can't believe I just mentioned special effects being cheesy. That's so funny as hell. But it kind of was. At moments, I was just looking at the screen and going, all right, all right, yeah, you got me, guys. All right, I get it now. That's what they're supposed to do. Okay, okay, we get it now. Let's move on now. But the effects and the action scene in the third act was not great. I think they were just throwing shit everywhere to throw shit everywhere. Before that, though, I will say this. I will say this before that. They only captured one ghost in the movie. I mean, it's either talking to people, making a ruckus, making a scene for some reason, and all this other stuff. They're building up their ghost stuff. They're building up this car that they have. Speaking of that, that was just weird, too. I'm not going to say all of it because people be like, well, thanks. But it's all weird. It was kind of funny too at times, but very, 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 very weird. Uh, let's go and talk about the third act. Without saying it, I'll say how I think overall with it for the third act. It's kind of a special effects and CGI mess, actually. Um, it felt like, even though I haven't reviewed it yet, but I'm going to later on. It felt like it's like Suicide Squad watched this and thought, yeah, let's have that in our movie. That's what it felt like. They must have thought, yeah, that's definitely the third act we're going to have. Only this one did it better. Still ain't great though, but it's just everywhere. You just got all the stuff going on. You got the Marshmallow Man popping up and everything. I was like, that doesn't look the greatest. All these effects and action scenes from this last act was just very weird and awkward at times. I didn't expect that. I mean, from all the stuff they did from the first two acts, delivered it. This one, I just felt very weird. It was that thing to where I was going, okay, fine, it's whatever. Do your thing. You're gonna do your thing, I guess. But with the stuff going on, I was like, all right, the way they were doing it, I was fine with it. I was. I don't know if many other people were, but I was fine with it. And that that villain, oh my god, that scientist is so generic. He's fucking over the top. I looked at him and I was like, dude, why are you doing this like that? No, please stop. But it was happening. The ending overall, I thought it was all right. I wasn't hating it, even though the action scene and the special effects in the third act though was not great. The way they wrapped it up, I was like, okay, that's fine. I was fine with it. And then yeah, that's actually Ghostbusters for 2016. This movie holds in my heart for special reasons, so I'm really glad I reviewed it and own it. So hey, why not? So overall, 2016's Ghostbusters. You know, all the hate that I was getting, it didn't deserve all the hate like this. Um, they could have given it a chance first before doing it, but I did. I wasn't hating it because I was looking at all the hate on the internet last year, and I was like, really, guys? You're hating it just because of that? You're hating it because of the women, female lead cast? That is ridiculous, guys. Come on. But I went into it with maybe normal expectations, despite the trailers not being great. And it's a decent movie. I really think so. Despite with all that, the acting and the chemistry was actually great, to me, in my opinion, or pretty good at least. Dialogue was on and off. The jokes were on and off. Some of the action scenes were pretty good. Some of them weren't. Some of the ghosts were pretty good. Some of the CGI and effects, though, weren't that great in the third act. Some of the first two acts, I was like, maybe so. Yeah, maybe. Decent, at least. Wrapping it up, it was decent. I mean, it's all there. I mean, the villain's generic as hell, though. I don't know why they did that. It was really stupid. But overall, yeah, I mean, I would recommend watching it if you can give it a chance, that is. A lot of reviewers that I watch, I agree with them. Yeah, give it a chance first before you talk shit on it. Now, I will say this, to be honest, now, before giving it the grade. Is it better than the original Ghostbusters? No. No, it is not. That is a classic. I remember watching it. It's great still to this day. This is just a decent remake, which that's surprising. We got a decent remake again. Yay! Yeah, it's funny. I'm giving 2016's Ghostbusters a B minus. I would recommend watching it if you can give it a chance, like I said, that is. But just go for it. I mean, if you think you're excited for it and all this stuff, or if you have seen it and you want to watch it again, there you go. There's 2016's Ghostbusters for you. Wow. What a greatness we got now. So that is a review for 2016's Ghostbusters. Until then, peace out.